Hey guys, what's going on? Um, it is currently 5 minutes to 10 at night. I just finished work after a 5.5 hour shift. I didn't manage to get my training in earlier today, so I've got to do it now. I went home after my shift, and to be honest, I just really didn't feel like training, but I've forced myself to come here. Uh, I know once I warm up and I'm getting into some of the lifts, I'll be thankful that I came. But yeah, I just had to force myself to come here tonight. To be honest, feeling tired, but it's late enough at night that I didn't want to consume any caffeine, so just gonna push through it.
Hey guys, what's going on? Just thought I'd jump in with a voiceover over the top of some of this training footage from the last week. I just want to expand on the point of training when you don't feel like training. Powerlifting is often at times training by yourself, getting the work done so that you can get that volume of work done at a specific weight to then increase the next week, increase the week after that, and eventually hopefully hit a PR from all that accumulated volume. So you sometimes have to go into the gym, even when you're not feeling it, because you know in the long term that you'll be thankful that you came in and got that volume in so that you can progress in the long term. And tonight was just one of those nights because I'm training at an Anytime Fitness now where I've got no training partners. So it's quiet in the gym, almost by myself, a few people on the cardio machine, as you can see in the background. But getting most of this boring, tedious, repetitive work done by myself. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the process of training itself. So when I'm under the barbell doing the lifts, I find this quite enjoyable. But the time between lifts, normally if I'm at the powerlifting gym I train at, we'll be messing around, talking with some of the boys. But in the time between the lifts at any time, I sort of just have to sit there and recover before I do the next lift. So as you can see here, I've got 40 kilos for overhead press and for a total of 50 reps. So I decided to even this out and do an exact 5 by 10 at 40 kilos. So this is my second upper body sort of push day for the week. So it's my bench accessory day. So did the competition bench earlier in the week, and now I'm using the overhead press as my main compound lift on this day so that I can improve my bench, because I went to max out my overhead press maybe a few weeks ago and it was quite subpar compared to my bench. So I feel like this is the lift that can help me progress with my competition bench. If I can manage to increase the overall pressing strength that I have, instead of just horizontal pressing, I want to improve vertical pressing as well. So just jumping back to talking about training at any time. So the main reason I got the second gym membership is to fit around uni and part-time work. I've got multiple anytimes close to my house. There's one in the city for when I'm at uni. There's ones near the train station. They're everywhere and I can go at any time. Whereas the powerlifting gym I go to, it's minimum 30-minute drive. In traffic, it can be up to an hour. And some days when I'm in a rush, it's just hard to fit into the routine. So it's good to have a gym close by where I can fit some of the basic lifts in. It might not be competition specific equipment, but still get the work in. And it's good to train last minute, specifically after work here, where I definitely wouldn't have had the time to drive half an hour to go to the gym. So just finishing up the overhead press with some other push accessories. So I've got flat dumbbell press and tricep push downs. I've been adding these in every week and progressing them just like any other competition lift. I found before I was just sort of chucking in accessories at the end of workouts occasionally, and at the end of the competition lifts or my main compound lift of the day, and then just weren't progressing how I would like because I wasn't keeping it consistent and progressing it in a fashion that resembles progressive overload. So as you can see, this workout only took me an hour, so that's probably one of the quicker workouts I've done. So now we're on to the second day of training. I think this was the sad day, so heading into the later part of the week. This was before work, doing some high bar squats. I woke up pretty late this morning, so I didn't have much time to complete the lower body accessory day. So I just did the high bar squats, so quick mobility work, worked up to 120 kilos, and then did the 5x5 at 120. This only took me like 45 minutes, and then I planned on coming back after work in the night before I went out on the Saturday night to finish off the rest of the lower body session. So in this microcycle, as I get closer to competition, I'm doing squats twice a week. The earliest squat session in the week is my more competition specific low bar wrap squat, and I go to the powerlifting gym I train at to do this in the monolift. And then later in the week, I have high bar squats, which have just been progressed from high bar pause squats, and this just provides another day to get some extra squat volume in, just to increase the training load or training stimulus for my competition squat.
Okay, so I just finished my lower body accessory day. Well, not finished, only done part of the workout because I have to go to work at 12. So I could only do the high bar portion of my workout. And then I have to come back later today before I go out tonight after work so that I can do my stiff-legged deadlifts and just some other lower body accessories. Because I'm on a time crunch this morning, it really made me work out which mobility exercises are the most essential for when I'm squatting, because I got that workout done in 45 minutes, and that was mobility exercises, warm-ups to 120 kilos, then a 5x5 high bar at 120 kilos. So it just made me pick the mobility exercises which were the most essential to get the work done today. Whereas I find when I have like a really big session for squats or deadlifts, I tend to do a lot of mobility exercises when I've got a lot of time, like up to 3 hours for a squat session. So yeah, today was just it helped me realize which mobility exercises are the most useful for me.
So I came back after finishing work and just finished off the rest of the training sessions. So got some stiff leg deadlifts in and just some single leg press. I didn't record any of the single leg press because it's quite boring, to be honest. And yeah, so I worked up to 150 kilos. These were tap and go just to get the volume in. I might try reset after each rep in the coming weeks. So that's the end of this week's training at Anytime Fitness. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and catch you guys in the next one.